Hey everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be a 35-minute strong balancing class. So it's probably more towards a level 2, 3 class. We don't necessarily get into anything too crazy, but it's pretty fast paced and it's pretty tricky. If you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and tell a friend. And if you've got comments or feedback, let me know in the comment section below. We are going to get started pretty quickly. So if you need to do a little bit of a warm-up or pranayama or whatever it is you need to do to get grounded, then please go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to meet you at the top of the mat in Tadasana. Starting in Tadasana, take a nice deep breath in through the nose, draw the shoulders up to the ears. Big open mouth, exhale, let it go. Seal the lips, Ujjayi Pranayama. On your next inhale, raise onto the tippy toes, even weight between the big toe and the pinky toe side as you sweep the arms up and overhead. And then as you exhale, drop the heels, lower the arms. Two more like that. Inhale, raise onto the tippy toes, engage the inner thighs, the hamstrings, reach tall out of the waist. And then as you exhale, bring it down. One more here. Inhale. Time you're going to stay, take an exhale, take the right wrist with the left hand, inhale, reach nice and tall. And then as you exhale, you're going to lean over towards the left. Spiral the right side of the rib cage up towards the sky and give a little bit of tension on that left hand, pulling the right arm long, opening up the side body. Gaze is where is comfortable, stay on those toes. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, come back to center, switch the grip. Inhale, reach long through the left arm. And then as you exhale, side bend over towards the right. Keep dropping the tailbone long, lengthen through the lower back. Keep pressing down through the big toe and the pinky toe side of the foot. Take two more breaths. Draw up the heels, inhale. As you exhale, fold forward, bend the knees as much as you need. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Generous bend in the knees, drop the tail as you start to roll all the way up through the spine. Take a nice deep inhale at the top. Exhale. Chair pose, inhale. As you exhale, shift weight into the left foot. Keep the left knee facing forward. Draw the right knee into the chest. Inhale, come back into your chair pose. Exhale, shift the weight to the right foot. Left knee comes into the chest. Inhale, chair pose. Sit into that single leg chair on the left leg, right knee to chest. Inhale, chair. Exhale, right foot plants, left knee to chest. Inhale, chair. You're going to alternate 4 more on each side. Keep sending both hips back evenly. Keep trying to engage your glutes on that standing leg so that the knee isn't wobbling all over the place. And then if it's available to you, you're going to reach energy out through the fingertips. So 1 more each side. Inhale, chair pose. This time as you exhale, hands come to heart center. Send the right leg back behind you. Tilt the pelvis forward, warrior 3. As you inhale, you're coming into that single leg chair. So bend the left knee, draw the right knee in towards the chest, torso upright. And then as you exhale, turn yourself into that capital T. Maybe this time the arms reach forward, completing your warrior 3. Inhale, single leg chair, right knee to chest, bend through the left knee. Exhale, warrior 3. We've got 3 more just like this. When you come into that warrior 3, keep those right toes pointing down, that right hip drawing down towards the floor. Last one. Single leg chair. This time you're going to cross right knee over left, eagle legs. Take the arms out in front of you, right arm underneath left. Complete your eagle pose. Both hips are working towards the front of the mat. Sink nice and low through that left leg. Right foot can hook. You can use it as a little kickstand on the floor, wherever you need to be. You're reaching those elbows away from the body, lengthening the distance between the knees and the elbows. Slowly unwind yourself into chair pose. Take an inhale. As you exhale, hands come through heart center. Send the weight into the right foot, left leg back. Warrior three. As you inhale, bend the right knee. Keep that knee tracking forward as you bend the left knee into the chest. Single leg chair. Exhale, warrior three. Maybe this time the arms are reaching out in front of you. Got three more just like this. Come back into your single leg chair. This time that left leg is going to swing over the right, coming to lower body eagle. Take the arms out in front of you, left arm underneath the right. Complete your eagle. Release the legs. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, step yourself back, high plank pose. Wrists underneath the shoulders or slightly in front. Energy through the legs, energy out through the heels and the crown of the head. You don't have to tuck and round in your plank, but you're not letting the lower back turn into a bird bath. So you've got energy through the thighs, energy up through the lower belly. Head and neck are relaxed, but you're not letting your face drop towards the floor. There's a lot going on here. Bring your big toes to touch. Swivel to the outside edge of the right foot. Put weight in the right hand. Inhale, Vashisthasana. Left hip is stacking on top of the right. You can always you can always stagger the feet or drop the right knee. Gaze is where is comfortable. Length through the spine like you're leaning back up against a wall. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, come through center, take it straight to the other side. Roll to the outside edge of the left foot. Set up your alignment in your Vashisthasana, second side. Come through center, high plank pose. Inhale, shift forward, lower the knees if you need to. Exhale, elbows graze the side body, chaturanga. We're going to hold the chaturanga, so walk the feet up. Elbows are pretty much above the wrists, shoulders are away from the ears, and the rest of your body is like you're in plank. So you're really engaged through the legs and the whole line of the abdominals. One more breath. Slowly lower all the way down, untuck the toes. Inhale, peel the chest up, baby cobra. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, draw the lower belly away from the floor as you peel up. Exhale, roll down. 3 more just like this. Last one. Come all the way down, extend the arms out in front of you. Keep your head, I'm just going to move my microphone. You're going to keep your head down. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift your right arm and your left leg. Try and keep both sides of your pelvis even on the floor here. Inhale, float it down. Exhale, left arm, right leg. Keep the right knee facing down, both sides of the pelvis even. Inhale, float it down. As you exhale, think of pulling the right hand and the left leg away from each other as you lift. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, left arm, right leg. Inhale, set it down. 3 more on each side. Relax your neck. Take an inhale at the bottom. As you exhale, lift everything up. Superman pose. Gazes down. 3 more breaths. Plant hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck under the toes. Take an inhale. As you exhale, knees up or down as you press to plank. And then downward facing dog. We'll flow through Surya Namaskar A. Look to the top of the mat. Step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga, step, walk, or float. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, optional second chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Step, walk, or float to the top. Remember, you can always skip anything that you need to. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float, chaturanga. Inhale, take your transition. Optional second chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Step, walk, or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. 2 more rounds. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Step, walk, or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, balance chair. Sweep the arms back. Peel the heels up. Keep the heels lifted as you inhale. Sweep the arms forward. Exhale, engage the triceps. Sweep the arms back. Try and keep the heels lifted. Inhale, sweep it forward. Exhale, sweep it back. Even weight between inside and outside edge of the foot. Inhale, sweep forward. Exhale, sweep back, sink lower. We've got 3 more. Keep the heels lifted. Inhale, chair pose. Just try this. If it doesn't work, you drop the heel. As you exhale, stay on the ball of the left foot. See if you can draw the right knee in towards the chest. Take an inhale. See if you can stay on those left toes. I don't know if I can do it. As you exhale, you're going to try and come forward into a warrior three on your tippy toes. That is no joke. Maybe you're using your staircase to help you. See if you can stay on those tippy toes. As you inhale, you're going to come back into that single leg chair. We're just going to do two more. You drop that heel anytime you need to. Exhale into that warrior three or something in that general direction. Inhale, single leg chair. One more. Set it down, set both heels down, inhale, chair. Exhale, big exhale through the mouth, let it go. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Good news, we get to do the second side. Exhale, peel the heels up, sweep the arms back. Inhale into your chair pose, keep the heels up. As you exhale, see if you can draw the left knee into the chest. Stay on the toes. Inhale. As you exhale, warrior three, maybe on the tiptoes. See if you can keep that left hip down. Inhale into that single leg chair or something that looks like it. Wobbling is fine. You're going to wobble. You do what you need to do. You're going to take three more. I think we did four on the other side. If we only did three on the other side, then feel free to only do two more. But if you've been practicing with me for a while, you know that I'm horrendous at counting. So I'm going to assume that I did less. And I'm going to do four. Drop the heels, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step walk or float, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, back to chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. As you exhale, come up onto those left fingertips. Maybe that's where you stay. Otherwise, maybe you're playing around with reaching that left hand towards the back of the room. See if you can keep that right hip facing down. And you're going to be shifting weight from the inside to the outside, outside to inside of the hand and the foot that are on the floor. And that's fine. Be fluid. You don't have to be static. Take an inhale. See if you can keep that left hand floating. As you exhale, you're going to bend the right knee, shift forward. See if you can tap the right elbow. Inhale. Come back to that two-limb dog. Exhale. Shift forward. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale. Back to this dog variation. We're going to do three more here. That's a lot of work for the stability of that right shoulder. One more. Come back into that dog. Plant the left hand. You're going to walk the hands back to the left foot so that you land in a standing split at the back of the mat. Right toes are facing down. Option to take left hand behind the back of the left calf. Maybe right hand behind the back of the left calf. Keep really strong through that right leg. You have the option to stay here. If you have a handstand practice that you're working on, this would be a great time to take a couple of hops up in towards handstand. You came up into your handstand. You're going to float that left leg down. Everybody take an inhale in that standing split. And then as you exhale, walk yourself out long. Step that right foot all the way through. Come up into your crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, you're going to raise that front heel. Sink a little lower. Neutral through the spine. Bend the back knee if you need to. From here, you're going to start to lower that back knee all the way down to the floor. Drop the front heel, untuck the back toe. Hands can come to wherever is the best for you here. If you want to angle that back foot in towards the right to give you a bit more stability here, you can. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, the first thing you're going to do is play with just coming up onto the toes of that right foot, and that might be enough for you. That might be where you stay. Otherwise, engage through that left leg. See if you can lift those right toes off. Inhale, set them down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, set down. One more like this. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, set down. Maybe that's where you play. Otherwise, exhale, lift up. Inhale, you're going to start to draw the right heel towards the butt. And then as you exhale, maybe you can transition into this baby warrior three, wobbling all over the place. And then as you inhale, you're going to sweep it back through. Exhale, draw the knee to the chest. Inhale, start to bend the heel in towards the hip. And then as you exhale, you're going to take it into that warrior three. And then on your next inhale, start to bring it back forward. You're going to take 3 more. You can choose a breath pattern that works for you. I just want you to breathe. Staying in Ujjayi if you can. Step that right foot back forward into that lunge, tuck under the back toes. Inhale, come up into your crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Maybe that right leg stays floating. Inhale, sweep that left leg up towards the sky. First step, tent onto the right fingertips. Maybe you're playing around with floating that right hand towards the back of the mat. Right hand can come down if you need it to. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, shift forward, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, come back into your dog variation. We've got 4 more just like that. Remember that right hand can come down as much as you need it to. One more. This time you're going to step that left leg all the way through. Inhale, raise up into your crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, raise onto the toes of that front leg. Set up your alignment. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, lower that back knee all the way down. Untuck the toes. Bring your hands to wherever is good for you. Angle that back foot in if you need to. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, start by just coming up onto the tippy toes of that left foot. Take a nice deep inhale. Next step would be exhale. See if you can lift that foot to float. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, lift to float. Inhale, tap it down. One more like that. Exhale to float. Inhale, tap it down. Maybe you're staying there. Otherwise, exhale to float. Inhale, see if you can draw that heel towards the butt. This side's going to be way harder for me. As you exhale, you're going to see if you can send that left leg all the way back behind you, coming into this baby warrior 3. Which is way harder than a normal warrior 3. I say that every time I do this. I think I'm getting better at them, but they're still really hard. You're going to bring it back through, and you're going to do 4 more in your own time. Last one. Step that left foot forward, tuck under the back toes, lift the back knee. Inhale, crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Somehow we ended up back in a 3-legged dog. You're going to come back into that 3-legged dog with that left leg high. And then you're going to walk your hands all the way back to the right foot. I'm not sure if that's how we got there on the first side, but how we got there on the second side. Left hip squares down towards the floor. You're going to either take that right hand behind the calf or keep it on the floor. Maybe left hand can also come behind the right calf. You can totally hang out here. Otherwise, if you want to once again play with a handstand, you can go there. If you've got any handstand variations that you're working with, please feel free to play. You could also play with a headstand, a pincher, an arm balance. Oops. You came up into that handstand. You're going to float that right leg down. Inhale, halfway lift in through the spine. And then as you exhale, I think I know what I did wrong here. You're going to walk it all the way through and come down into your vinyasa. I think from there I stepped through. It's okay. We did everything on the same side. Oh my Lord. We did everything on both sides. You're going to shift forward into a high plank pose. Can you tell that my brain is fried? I'm just not functioning right now. You're going to shift into a side plank on the right. You're going to take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to float that left leg up, coming into a star side plank. Inhale, sweep that left arm overhead. As you exhale, you're going to bend the left elbow, left knee crunch towards each other. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left elbow and knee meet. Inhale, lengthen, just 3 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale through plank. Take it straight to the other side. Set up your Vashisthasana. Take an inhale. As you exhale, float the top leg. Inhale, reach the right arm overhead. Exhale, elbow and knee bend, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. 4 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come back through center. Take it through your vinyasa. Or go straight to downward dog. Step, walk, or float through to a seat. Half an hour goes quickly when you're having fun. You're going to sit back, take those feet off the floor. Coming into your boat pose, you could hold behind the knees. You could straighten out through the legs. You could reach the arms forward. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to tap the right heel to the floor. Inhale it back in. Exhale, left leg to the floor. Inhale it back in. 4 more each side. Inhale into your boat pose. Exhale, low boat. Take an inhale. And then exhale, bend those knees in. Set yourself up for bridge pose. Take a nice deep inhale. Hands can be by the side or they can float up to the sky. As you exhale, keep a neutral spine. Lift the hips. Engage through the glutes. Take an inhale here. Take your thumbs to the bottom ribs and your index fingers to the tops of your hips. Stay even from side to side, like don't crunch through the side waist and don't drop one side closer to the floor than the other. Take a nice deep inhale. Ground down through the left foot. As you exhale, float the right leg into tabletop. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, float the left leg into tabletop. Draw that hip up in line with the right. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, float right leg. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, float left leg. Inhale, set it down. If you can keep your pelvis even, you can take those hands up towards the sky. We're going to take 8 more marches on each side. If you're doing this right, it should feel hard. One more each side. Inhale here. Exhale, roll it down. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Take your favorite spinal twist. You could bind the legs. You could just let the knees fall to the side. Wherever you're going, try and keep the opposite shoulder down to the floor. Draw it in towards center. Switch it out, other side. Drop back in through center, hug knees in towards the chest. Reach for the outside edges of the feet, happy baby. Please take any other stretches that you feel like you need to. When you're ready, you're going to draw the knees in towards the chest, curl yourself up into a little ball. Take an inhale. Squeeze everything really, really tight. And then as you exhale, let everything go into your final resting position. Take one big deep breath in through the nose. One big open mouth exhale. Please stay here for as long as it serves you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Today, as you go forward, may you have tolerance in your thoughts, kindness in your words, and generosity in your heart. Namaste.